Quick disclaimer before we start this video. This is my opinion. It's here to start conversation and just me sharing my opinion and advice. If you're an artist, especially a younger artist, you might be wondering, how do I find my style? Well, if you asked me, the short answer would be don't. Long answer would be don't look for it. It will find you eventually. Let me elaborate. Think about your art style as a child. Yeah, they look a certain way right now, but they will grow and change every day as long as they're alive. And who knows how they're gonna look in 10, 15, 20 years. Completely different from today, but they're still yours. Basically, you have to let your style evolve over time. It's not something you just sit down and come up within a day. It will change as your skill evolves, as your visual library expands, as your mediums and preferences change. It's an ongoing process. As your art knowledge grows, you will be able to notice mistakes in your artwork and have the skill to correct them. With each correction, your style will change a little. As you study and expose yourself to other artists' artwork, you might pick up elements of their artwork, intentional or unintentional. I'm not talking about plagiarizing others' works or copying everything to a T, but implementing something you find appealing in others' artwork into your own. For example, you might like that somebody you look up to uses light colored line work instead of black, and you decide to give it a try, or decide to try and implement a different coloring style. Or you really like that they draw hair really big and fluffy, so you start drawing bigger and fluffier in your artwork. And just like that, your style changed and evolved a little bit. That's why it's important to expand your visual library with different types of artwork, photography, artwork references, and so on. Open your eyes, open your mind, and get inspired by art you love. The other point of stylizing artwork is that you have to know how to draw things normally before attempting to stylize it. Let's think about it like this. If I asked you to draw an eye in your style, but you had never seen one in your life, I have no idea what an eye normally looks like, you wouldn't be able to stylize it. That's why it's important to know what things are supposed to look like before you start trying to stylize them. And I'm not saying you have to become a pro at hyperrealism or anything, but you have to know where things go and how they work. When you know where things go, you can purposefully shift them around and play with them, exaggerate the proportions to get a certain look, certain mood, aesthetic, character traits, and so on. Think of a stylized cartoony witch, or pointy versus soft round eyes in anime, ultra-sexual and feminine features of Jessica Rabbit. All those changes are purposeful to communicate something. And please, don't feel bad about your style being inconsistent or whatever. Yes, a very consistent style can be your signature, it can be your trademark, but please don't try to slow down natural progression and evolution of your artwork just for sake of your artwork fitting your current style. If you change things up, it'll still be your style, just a little different. Also, please don't be upset that you like your own style less than somebody else's. First of all, you are not them, so your style will be different. Second of all, you shouldn't compare yourself to others and feel bad about yourself to begin with. You're on your own art journey and they're on their own. You might be wondering, Mushi, did you yourself follow this advice when you were younger? No, and it immensely slowed down my progress. I kept obsessing about having a unique style more than actually getting better at art. I kept excusing glaring mistakes with my style. In fact, I just used to think that I didn't need fundamentals because I wanted to do stylized artwork. That's not true, and that's not a way to progress. When you keep making the same mistake over and over without correcting it, you start seeing it as normal and can't see how harmful it is for your artwork, and you don't know how to fix it. So yeah, to sum it all up, keep learning, keep practicing, keep admiring other people's artwork, keep trying new things, and don't obsess over your art style. Art style will find you on its own. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Comment if you'd like to share your opinion, question, or concern. My social media links are in the description, and I'll see you next one. Bye!